Well, what we have is a lot of times parents want to volunteer in the classrooms, and to do that, they come in here, process with me. We do a limited background check on them so that the schools know that the volunteer has processed through, and we then talk to the schools by giving them updated volunteer rosters of who has processed through the office so that they know that some form of a background check has been done for parents. Now, for those of us that don't have children enrolled in the school district, we do have the volunteers go through a background check that is almost identical to the employee background check. The difference is they don't get the drug test. And yeah, they have their fingerprints run with the Federal Bureau of Investigation as well as the state agencies. So when we put a self-pay volunteer into the school system, our schools and principals know that these folks are cleared.
I have to ask you, self-pay volunteer, what does that mean?
That means that they don't qualify for the Retired Senior Volunteer Program's free background check, and it means that these volunteers have to get a cashier's check or money order for the amount of $51.25 made out to the Nevada Highway Patrol. Now, when I say self-pay, that means these folks are paying for their background check. Now, for those people that are on a fixed income, there is a volunteer fund that we can reimburse the cost of the background check. Additionally, for those folks who are charitably minded, this can be written off as a charitable donation to the volunteer program for the Nye County School District because it is a 501c3.
How many volunteers do you have currently?
Between here and up north, probably close to 147.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
And what are some of their duties?
Some of them help out in the lunchroom. Some of them help out on the playground. Some of them are tutors. Some of them help out clerically. Some of them help out in the school libraries. There's a wide variety that they can help out with.
What kind of experience should a potential volunteer have?
A willingness to volunteer. Seriously, I have a lady that was volunteering steadily up north, and she would come in roughly for about 15 minutes a day, and she would be in the lunchroom. And those little 15-minute increments, those add up. Volunteer hours are also tracked as closely as possible so that we can get grant money to the schools.
I see.
And each year our volunteer hours are adding up and adding up and adding up. Jerry Hill did some research on it with what I provide him, and he said that there's been a 33% annual increase in volunteer hours each year. And I've been doing this since 2005.
And with the budget cuts, the educational budget cuts, I mean, this volunteerism is very, very important to the school district.
Yes, it is, and there have also been some folks that have been rifted that the principals have asked them to come back as volunteers. And yeah, I've processed at least 6 to 8 volunteers that have been asked to come back. And I was very happy to inform the principals, yeah, they're on the roster, they're cleared to go.
If folks want more information, if they want to become a volunteer, is there a number they can call, Catherine?
Yes, the number here is 727-7743, extension 259. We do have 2 phone numbers here, or extensions, but 259 is the only one that has voicemail.